Today I will be reviewing set 75391, the Captain Rex Y-Wing Microfighter. This is priced at £12 in the UK and $13 in the US. The set comes with these nice little instructions, which always remember guys, if you scan the QR code you'll be able to get 20 VIP points or insider points that goes towards any kind of discounts that you want. So yeah, always make sure to do that. But you've got these nice little instructions here, very short, very simple for a very small build. And we'll start off with the build itself. It's obviously a Y-Wing Microfighter, so just a mini scale of the Y-Wing. And I actually really like this build. I think it may even be the best microfighter we've had to date. You've got some nice little control panels there for the cockpit for Captain Rex to pilot the ship. I also like the thrusters on the ship. The kind of purple goes really well. Contrasts very nicely with the blue and white of the build. And then obviously you've got these little stud shooters at the side. Overall, the ship itself, I don't think you can argue much with it. It's just a neat little build for £12 or $13. Yeah, not too many complaints there. But obviously people aren't buying it for the Microfighter. They are buying it for this little guy right here, Captain Rex himself. And I have to say the minifigure is much better in person than I first thought it would be. You've got really nice detailed printing on the arms. The only negative to this set is, as good as the cloth pauldron is, and I'll never say that having that is a bad thing, it's a little bit too big, and it actually covers the whole of his left arm, which is a shame because the detailing on the arm is very nice. You've even got kind of the little tally marks there. So a bit of a shame that that is so overpriced. Obviously, the main negative to this Lego set is the legs, and it's very controversial because, you know, if Lego can do cloth pauldrons, why can't they do cloth waist capes? Instead, we've got this rather tacky printed waist cape, which wouldn't be too bad if it went right round. I guess you could kind of make an argument for that, but the legs are plain on the side, which, yeah, it doesn't look great in my opinion. I'm sure they will rectify this in the coming years, but for now, this is what we're stuck with. And when you take off the helmet, you've got that special face printing with the mark where he had the inhibitor chip removed. And yeah, it looks very cool, but I actually prefer the helmet rather than with the helmet off. The helmet is very detailed, got lots of nice markings on there. The blue looks absolutely fantastic. Yeah, I don't think there's too many complaints. Obviously, you have got those helmet holes, which can be a little bit of an eyesore. Obviously, front facing, it looks a little bit odd because you've not got one, but you've got two of those little markings where the antenna is meant to go. And speaking of the antenna, you're probably wondering why I don't have it in. I simply think it looks better without the antenna, if I'm going to be honest. And it's not even that easy to put in, I've found anyway. You can spend a little bit of time wiggling around with it. It's very flimsy. This thing falls off at the slightest movement. Yeah, slight little twist and that thing will be gone. So I personally prefer it without the antenna. I think it looks just as cool, although some people will prefer it with the antenna, but I guess it's each to their own. Yeah, rather cool minifigure, definitely worth buying. I guess if you do want the antenna, I'd recommend you just try not to touch it, try not to play with it. It will still look very good on display. Yeah, overall, the set itself, I think, is definitely worth buying. I think for £12 or $13 in the US, you can't go too wrong there. In fact, I do believe this Lego set has already sold out on the Lego store online. So you've got a chance of buying this in store, but online you'll be waiting a while as it's on back order, I do believe. So yeah, it shows just how popular this Lego set has been. And let's be honest, it's mainly for this guy. So for all those who say he's a terrible minifigure, well, he can't be that bad. So overall, what would I rate this Lego set? I'd probably rate it an 8 out of 10. I think just for the kind of value that you get with the Lego set, it's pretty good. The minifigure is very good. That's what everyone's buying it for. And the build itself, again, is very good. So no complaints here. 8 out of 10. Let me know down in the comments what you think. Will you be buying this Lego set? Have a great day, and I'll see you on the next one.